Antonopoulos. They're coached by Chris Antonopoulos. Number 10, Leo De La Rosa. Number 8, William Derrere. Number 18, Matthew Green. Number 13, John Holland. Number 14, Brandon Langton. And the goalies, Jason Law. And number 11, Michael Longman.
Number 19, Michael Scheib. Number 7, Richard Van Ort. Number 6, Vincent Vigilante. I like that one. Number 12, Bobby Allwine. Number 3, Brian Nelson. Number 15, Martin Menes. And number 4, Juan Manuel Torres rounds out the team.
So Hal Hyman, the principals have been said. It's just a beautiful day for soccer out here. A bit windy, though.
And the field conditions are less than perfect. We noticed the field before the game that still has some leftover residue from the rain yesterday. And just the grass is a little patchy in places, and the groundskeeper did a heck of a job earlier today.
They did do a good job getting it ready. We were out here yesterday checking out the facility, and it was under a foot of water, so they did a good job getting this field in playing condition. As we saw, a great game took place out here before we got to come on the air between South Miami and K-Land in the boys 16 and under Division A finals. We saw K-Land earlier on the Sunshine Athletic Club, that same team. It came down to a shootout, and South Miami upset K-Land.
Yeah, it was exciting. The shootout went 4-3 in favor of Miami Shores. So they went on to win the championship. A lot of excitement here. Scored by the goalie. Yes, it was. And
so
go ahead. I think we're ready to go here. The referees, we got 3 referees for this game. Kirk Menendez running out to talk to the head referee for a quick second.
One thing Kirk told me before the game, Hal, he said Gables is going to have to try and keep the ball low in this wind. If that ball gets up high in the air, the wind's going to play tricks with it, and they're not going to be able to control the ball very well. So a key will be keeping the ball low. Also, something else is that Greg Fenora in goal has really been untested. His defense in front of him has been phenomenal. They've only given up, 2 goals all year long. He's had 8 shutouts, so if Shores can get past that defense, we'll have to see if Greg Fenora has the hands and the agility to stop all shots coming his way.
Oh, like you said, Coach Menendez wants them to keep the ball low. We were watching the game earlier. Some players were kicking the ball high, and the ball was not going anywhere. It was just going straight up, coming straight down. So they want to keep their kicks low and hard.
Beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Norman and Jean Reach Park. We're glad you could join us on the Sunshine Athletic Club. Dennis Green, Hal Hyman, and the rest of the Sunshine Athletic Club crew, we're glad to bring it to you. Miami Shores will be wearing the orange with white, as we told you, and black shorts. Gables in their familiar maroon and gold, and the red shorts. The principals are meeting out at the center with the referee to pencil in the final lineups, as you see on your screen. Here's an interesting thing about the Gables team. They have a future project, Hal. Why don't you tell me about it?
Okay, I will. Supposedly, they're going to film a music video and supposedly world premiere it on Late Night with David Letterman. I'm a big fan of that show, so I'll have to wait for that. I'll be looking forward to it.
Maybe they'll get that one on after Stupid Pet Tricks or something.
Dun.
The team's favorite pastime is riding a skateboard. Now, as Mike Mustard, our video production manager, told me before the game, I don't think that means they all try to ride one skateboard at the same time.
I was just going to ask about that.
I think it's that each one of them like to ride skateboards probably, and that's been coming back in. Let's run down the leading goal scorers for Gables. Adam Kellner, as we said, is the leader with 11. Luis Zuniga, number 8, he's got 5 goals. Javier Riera with 5.
Sebastian Del Marmol, your favorite, with 3.
He was born in Argentina, too.
Oh, how about that? Gordon Myers with 4, Fernando Castano with 2, and Mike Thornton with 1.
Here's some other little facts about the team. We've got one player on the team, Carlos Verona, number 14, who's a black belt in judo.
Wouldn't want to mess with him.
No, and he's got some good feet out there on the soccer field as well. And the number 1 cheerleader for Gables is Gordon Myers' mother, number 19. So we'll have to see if she gets the team fired up. Gables brought along a little contingent. They'll be sitting along the far side of the field, watching their Gables team hopefully on to a victory here at Palm Springs North.
Referee's still checking the identification cards of the players to make sure that they actually live where they do and all that. I remember that from when I was in Optimist Sports.
While we have a moment, let's run down the scores of the Gables team, how they arrived at their 8-0-1 record. Their first game of the year, they defeated Redlands 3-0. They then defeated Key Biscayne 6-0. West Kendall 5-0. South Miami 2-0. And then they had their only tie of the year, 2-2 against Palmetto. They defeated Emerson 2-0, a game you saw here on the Sunshine Athletic Club. They beat Vineland 1-0. They defeated Redland once again 5-0, and they finished out the year yesterday, a game I got to witness on a good note, 5-0 over Key Biscayne.
Coach Menendez running out to talk to his team, give him last and second instructions here. Fire him up for the championship game.
So you'll be hearing a lot of noise probably, viewers at home. We have about 5 or 6 games going on right now, and an assortment of parks taking place behind us and to our east, to our west also. Shores and Gables both break the lineup, and we're ready for soccer action on the Sunshine Athletic Club. Miami Shores will be controlling the ball first. They'll be moving from our left to our right. And Gables will be moving, of course, from our right to our left. They'll be going to try to score goals down at the west end of the field.
There you go. You get that great sense of direction you have.
That's number 4 there for Shores, who's starting off. Juan Manuel Torres up at the front. Just awaiting the referee's whistle. The wind, by the way, is blowing from west to east, so the wind will be a factor in the first half. It'll be at Shores' back, but a good thing is in the second half for Gables, they'll have the wind at their backs.
That'll help them out a lot.
Matthew Green, number 18, will be getting ready to kick it off for Miami Shores. Beautiful day for soccer once again on the Sunshine Athletic Club. Wish you could be here, but sit back in your homes and enjoy it on Gables City Network, Sunshine 49, the city channel in Coral Gables.
Everyone's standing around here. I don't know what the holdup is.
Referee's making his list and checking it twice, just a little before December here on a bright, sunshiny March afternoon. Spring breakers are probably enjoying this north and to the east of us in Fort Lauderdale.
First nice day they've had since spring break started, and we're about ready to go, Dennis. I thought we were about ready to go.
And there's your opening whistle. Miami Shores will control. And Gables will try and mark them off the ball hard early, and we have our first foul of the game on number 19, Gordon Myers.
Gables playing tight defense right out of the box.
Number 11 for Miami Shores, that's Michael Longman. He'll be taking the free kick. Kicks it in ahead to the 35-yard spot where Gables will control for the first time. That's Zuniga on the right side. Ahead for Myers, he can't get a boot on it, and Shores has the ball back. Over the end line, throw in coming up Miami Shores. Wind was a factor there, as you saw the ball was kicked by Gables and it just was blown right. Both teams will probably be a little tentative early. It is a championship game. They're probably a little nervous. And we'll see how fatigue plays a role. Gables just played a game yesterday, 24 hours ago. Gables has it ahead across the midfield stripe, now controlled there by number 18, Matthew Green for Shores. Right side, and there goes your wind factor, taking the ball all the way across the field and blowing it out of bounds. Throw in Gables. Throw in taken by number 12 for Gables. That's Damian Mangum. Now Shores will control. Throw in Brandon Langton. Langton throws it in, looking ahead for De La Rosa. Kicked out of there by Terrell Harris, and it'll be a throw-in for Shores at the 35-yard spot.
Well, Fenora might get some action here.
Nice job there by the sweeper Harris, and it's time for a throw-in Shores. Throw in by Green. Looking for De La Rosa, can't find him, and it'll be a corner kick upcoming for Shores, their first, and our first of the afternoon.
Well, the wind's going to be going against the kicker, so don't look for a really strong kick into the crease.
It'll be number 8, William Derrere, to take the corner. Misses everybody, comes out to the top of the box, and it'll be controlled there by Gables. Kicked out of there. Now back in by Shores. De La Rosa's got to hurry. It'll go over the end line, a corner kick, goal kick coming up now for Fenora and Gables. Gables boots it ahead, and the wind is really harsh out here, Hal.
Yeah, he got the ball up in the air a little bit. Coach Menendez wants them to keep it low, but it's hard to do that.
There's Harris with the boot ahead, now controlled by Gables. Giving chase to it there was Atkins. He couldn't come up with it. Shores has the ball. Now taken away there by Riera. Riera having some trouble. Referees in the way there. Now pass ahead on the end to number 9, Antonopoulos.
Referee got called with hands there.
Throw in upcoming for Gables, and Fenora will handle in the goal box and try to kick it out of there. He does, but it goes right out of bounds. Well, I guess the best thing to do is throw it on a day like today. Wind is really playing a factor. Quickly ahead comes Gables. They're looking for Kellner. They got him. Kellner's onside. Here comes Gables with the first run. Going back in quickly. Kellner tackled off the ball there. Now goes inside. Oh, nice play by the goalie for Shores, Jason Law. He kicks it out of there quickly. Now taken ahead by number 7, Teddy Bruce. Bruce can't come up with it. It'll be a throw-in for Shores. Good momentum builder early, Hal.
Yeah, Kellner had a shot there. He had a chance, but the bigger Shores player caught up with him.
Shores controls. That's number 4 for Shores. Torres. Torres ahead to De La Rosa. De La Rosa's got to hurry. He kicks. Nice play there by Harris, and it'll be a corner coming up for Shores.
He was looking to center the ball. Just couldn't. Good defense there by the Gables defender.
No score here. We're in first half action early on the Sunshine Athletic Club. Boys 1400 Division B championship game between Coral Gables and Miami Shores. The youth center should be very proud of this team, coming in with a record of 8-0-1 on the year. There's the corner taken that time. Uh-oh, ball loose in the middle, and a goal for Miami Shores. Took a funny bounce that time, Hal.
Deflected right off a Gables defender. It wasn't touched by a Miami Shores player.
All right.
Tough way to start a game.
So Miami Shores draws first blood, and they lead 1-0. Let's credit that goal to number 9, Antonopoulos. Todd Antonopoulos, the coach's son for Miami Shores, with the score. So Gables is in the hole early, and this is the first time that they've been in this position since the Palmetto game. Only the third goal given up all year by Gables. Let's take a look at that goal once again and see if we can see the funny bounce. There you see the corner taken. Comes in. It went right past Fenora. Looked like it almost touched a Gables player and then went in.
It did. It went right off a Gables defender's chest.
Might have been an own goal by Gables that time. Good job on the camera work that time and the replay crew at Sunshine Athletic Club. Shores comes ahead quickly. They've got a pass for De La Rosa. De La Rosa's got a chance looking for the cross. He gets it. Nice play by Harris there. Into the middle header. Nice play by Fenora.
Real nice header there by the Shores player, but a great, excellent save by Fenora. That would have been a big hole, down 2-0.
So Shores has been the aggressor so far early, controlling the ball in the offensive end. Nice play that time by Ruiz down deep. Now kicked out of there by Riera. Shores has it inside. That's number 14 with the shot, Langton. And now we have a foul called on Gables, I believe. We're going to have an indirect free kick coming.
Ball was hit a Gables player in the elbow, so the ref called hands.
Kirk Menendez is calling for his wall to be set up 10 yards off the ball for Gables. And now we have a change of calls. And now we have another call by the referee. He points the other way. Seems to be some confusion down on that end of the field.
Good kick by Kirk. Ooh.
And they order for a re-kick. It'll be taken there by, I believe that was Ruiz. Carlos Ruiz. Now ahead, there's Myers, the fullback. He kicks it ahead. He can't find anybody. Controlled on the far side by Antonopoulos, who we credited with the first goal. Throw in for Shores. Number 13, Holland, will take the throw in. And now it'll be Gables' ball. Riera sets it down. Ruiz will step ahead. He'll take the kick. Blocked out of there, now headed, kicked ahead by Riera. Looks for Kellner. Kellner looking on the right for Zuniga. Zuniga running down inside. Zuniga still on the ball. Let's see if he can work a little give and go with Kellner. Shot by Myers over the crossbar.
Got it up in the air, and it floated over the net.
First shot on goal by Gables, and it'll be a goal kick coming up for Shores.
Kellner looking to get the ball over to Zuniga. They're the 1-2 punch for this team. And Myers came up with a shot a little high.
Shores has 2 shots on goal. Gables 1 early. 1-0's our score. Miami Shores leading Gables on the Sunshine Athletic Club. We're early first half action. Ball inside the box dangerously. Myers comes ahead. Nice play by Law.
I don't think Myers realized what was happening. He had an open goal there.
Law was out pretty far that time, but he gathers it in and he'll take a goal kick. Off the ground this time too, noticing the wind being a factor. Nice play ahead there by a Gables player. Comes out and it'll be a throw in Shores.
Not
Quickly
wasting
ahead.
any time.
De La Rosa ahead. Nice play there by Bruce. Referee calls a foul on Gables, and Shores will have a kick upcoming. That's number 11 for Shores, Longman. Longman ahead. Nice play that time by Harris.
Nice play by some of the fans on the sideline here.
Throw in looking for De La Rosa. De La Rosa's been active along that right wing. Now kicked ahead. De La Rosa's got to hurry. And Harris will let it go over the end line, and a goal kick will be upcoming for Coral Gables. Kick by Ruiz, looking ahead that time for Mangum. And now Zuniga has it, looking for Myers. Myers tackled away by Shores. There's a push by Zuniga, no call. Nice slide tackle by Zuniga. Here comes Gables. He's got Atkins on his left. Ball goes over the end line, throw in Coral Gables.
A little physical on the far side over there.
Miami Shores, Holland controls. Now tackled off the ball by Zuniga. Zuniga has it, looking to cross to the middle for Kellner.
Nice.
Kellner can't get it. Oh! Law covers it up, and it'll be a save for Miami Shores.
Excellent cross there by Zuniga. Kellner had his shot. Good save by the Shores goalie.
Gables playing a little more aggressively. It'll be a throw-in coming for Gables. Ball's ahead, looking for De La Rosa. Harris has done a good job back there on defense.
He's had a lot of work back there, seen a lot of action. He's just getting the ball out, giving his defense a chance to get back and set up.
Well, our one goal of the game was a fluke goal. It bounced off of a Gables player. We credit the goal to Antonopoulos. He was the closest Shores player, but truthfully, it went off a Gables player, and it's 1-0 as a result. There's a foul going to be called that time on number 9, Sebastian Del Marmol. And we're going to get, I believe this time, our indirect free kick. Gables sets their wall up inside the box. Kick is going to be taken by Longman. Longman's having a discussion with Green. Could be either one of them. It'll be Longman. Longman takes the boot, fakes, goes to Green, hits off the wall. Gables, nice defense there, and Kellner clears it. Ahead for Myers. Myers looking for Zuniga, finds him. Zuniga slows it up to Myers in traffic. Right side for Atkins. Controlled by Gables, throw in. Quickly ahead looking for Zuniga. Zuniga still has it, fighting for the ball there with William Durer. Zuniga inside, there's a play. Oh my! Kellner just couldn't do it.
Left foot, got it up a little high. He was there, point blank range.
Nothing to be ashamed of for Gables. They're down 1-0, but so far the last couple minutes they've been the aggressor on offense.
And there's plenty of time left here in the first half, so they're just going to keep trying.
3 shots on goal for Gables, 2 for Miami Shores here early in the first half. Miami Shores leads 1-0. Gables keeps it in their end. There's Riera. Riera ahead to Kellner. Kellner, nice kick. He was looking for Mangum, and he can't find him. It'll be Miami Shores ball. Kellner gives chase to the ball. He tackles the Shores player off the ball. Nice play. Tackling Van Ort off the ball. Cross inside. Nice defense there by Miami Shores. And there's Green clearing it. Now, nice kick by number 4 for Miami Shores, Torres. And Gables will control the ball. Outside the 35-yard spot, Hal. And it'll be Ruiz to take the kick. Ruiz sends it ahead, looking for Zuniga. Ball's loose inside. There's Myers. Myers can't get it ahead. Shores is better on the defense, and they come ahead. Now it's cleared, but it'll go out over the end line. A throw-in upcoming for Gables.
Gables keeping all the action now on the Shores end, giving Panora a chance to rest up a little bit.
And this time we don't see him sitting down. It's a championship game.
That was a great shot.
Earlier on the Sunshine Athletic Club, we had Panora sitting down in the middle of another win for the Gables team, 14 and under B division. Ball goes over the end line, and it'll be controlled by Gables. We are bringing you the 14 under Division B championship game here on the Sunshine Athletic Club between the Coral Gables Youth Center and Miami Shores. Miami Shores leads 1-0, and substitutions are coming in for Gables, Hal.
Got number 13, Wyatt Wallace, checking in now. He'll be throwing the ball in. And number 1, Fernando Castano.
So Gables trying to keep their men fresh out there. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and call them men today. They reached the championship game. Throw in going to be upcoming for Miami Shores, I believe. The referee is coming over to have a discussion with the far side official, actually the near side.
There's been a little confusion. A couple of calls have been changed here in the game so far.
And now the referee will come over and speak with the coach of Gables. Let's see if we can pick him up. He's saying something about the team benches.
Yeah, he wants all the fans to be where the fans are supposed to sit. He only wants players and coaches in the team bench area. I think that's the holdup.
Okay, what he did was he sent the fans that are sitting underneath our truck on the near side of the field over to the far side where the fans are at. And he's waiting till they clear out, and the wind picks up just a little more, Hal.
I'm glad we got our papers taped down.
And the game on our field behind us has stopped, so this seems to be the focal point of attention here at Palm Springs North, Norman and Gene Reach Park. Also the site of the Junior Orange Bowl soccer tournament.
We almost have throw in there, and now he's saying it is Shores ball.
I don't know. The referees seem to be inconsistent at best today, Hal.
I don't know if they're consistent. They're just changing their calls a lot.
Gables controls at the midfield circle. That's Castano, who just checked in. Foul on Shores. Ball will be controlled by Gables. Harris takes the kick ahead, looking at the 35-yard spot. There was an example of keeping the ball low. Kellner now controls far side, near side. Gets it inside to Castano. Tackled off the ball by Miami Shores players. And looking for De La Rosa, there's Bruce ahead. Now looking for Myers. Myers has Castano. Castano looking to cross. He gets the cross. Nobody's there, however, for Gables. And it'll be a throw-in coming up for Miami Shores.
Myers made a nice pass there to get it out to Castano for the cross. Real nice pass there by Myers, using different parts of his leg to direct the ball.
And substitutions for Miami Shores. Number 6, Vincent Vigilante, and number 3, Brian Nelson, getting set to check in. Leaving the game was Brandon Langton. And let's see who else is trotting off. I believe it's number 13, John Holland. We're about halfway through the first half, I would say. We have no official clock. The official time's kept on the field by the referees. Miami Shores leads 1-0 on a fluke goal early in the first half.
Harris, nice kick to clear it.
Last 10 minutes or so of the game, Hal. Gables has done a good job keeping the play in their end of the field, their offensive end of the field.
No, just a matter of time before they score if they keep the ball in there long enough.
Zuniga controls right side. Nice play to keep it in. Dribbles around his man. Centers the ball for Myers. There's Kellner. Inside shot. Score! Coral Gables has tied this game at 1.
Kellner kicked that. It went off a couple of people's legs, even a Miami Shores player, and it bounced in past the goalie, and it ties it up here for Coral Gables.
Give a big assist that time to Zuniga.
Zuniga and Kellner, they're the 1-2 punch. They sense each other. They know where they are on the field, and they get the ball.
Luis Zuniga did a good job of assisting, and we'll be able to see it on the replay upcoming.
Really nice shot there by Kellner. Adds to his total.
Here you get another look at it. There's Zuniga on the far side. Dribbles around his man. And here you'll see the nice pass coming up. There it is. Myers sends it ahead for Kellner. Looks like it might have bounced off a Shores player first, but it went to the back of the net. And the equalizer for Gables, and we're tied at 1.
Well, they get to repay the compliment. The goal scored from Miami Shores bounced off a Gables player, so they reciprocated.
Little prettier play there, though, that time by Gables. And the players getting Kirk Menendez got to feel a little easier now. They're back in this game, and they're playing a lot better offensively.
Little high kicking there by a Gables player.
So Kellner has his 12th goal of the year. The little offensive spark plug for Gables comes through once again. I'd like to thank our crew at the Sunshine Athletic Club for doing an excellent job in our truck on the replays. Good job. Good camera work.
Here comes Kellner again. Ooh.
Sunshine 49, your sunbrella on any kind of day. Mike Mustard's going to like that one. Throw-in upcoming for Miami Shores, far side of the field. We're tied at 1 here. Little more than halfway through the first half, and what's an exciting and real good game here for the Division B 14 and under boys soccer Dade Youth Association Championship. It's a mouthful, but that's what it is.
At least you didn't have to say the disclaimer, right?
No, that's true.
And we've
substitution. We're going to see Langton come back into the game, and checking out will be number 6. Vigilante. So that was a short stint for Vigilante. Coach Chris Antonopoulos making some changes for Miami Shores. Throw in for Shores. Oh, that wasn't a very good throw in, but really the wind took that one. It'll be a goal kick upcoming for Fenora and Coral Gables. Sun has seemed to disappear behind what we'd call a partly cloudy day, but still nice weather for our boys. 14 and under B Division Championship game.
A lot nicer than it has been, that's for sure.
Man, they call a foul on Gables once again. Gables seems to be the more aggressive team, and they're getting more fouls whistled against them.
Yeah, a lot of penalties in this game, more than I remember seeing in other games.
Shores will be taking the indirect free kick on the far side of the field. There it comes ahead. Dangerous play inside the box. Nice play that time by Castano to head it out of there. And Ruiz can't save it. It'll be a corner kick upcoming for Miami Shores.
First time we've had action in the Shores end of the field in a while.
Antonopoulos will be taking the corner on the far side. There's the boot inside the box, headed out of there by Kellner. Kept in that time by Longman. Now inside the box, dangerously. Here's a shot by Langton, way out of range, and it'll be a goal kick upcoming for Gables.
He tried to finesse that kick, and he didn't put enough leg on it.
Gables has 4 shots on goal to Miami Shores 3, and our score is 1-1. Substitution for Gables, Hal.
Number 10, we got here number 10, it's right there, Mike Thornton, and there he goes, he's coming in for Myers. Myers playing a good game so far for the Coral Gables Youth Center.
Boots sent ahead by Harris. Comes right back to Harris, nice play, takes it off his chest like they're taught. Well-schooled team by Kirk Menendez. He's done a good job coaching him. He's been coaching this team since 1982, and they've come a long way, Hal. His first year coaching, they were 0-10. The next year they moved up to 2-8, and then the next year they were 10-1, and they lost in this championship game to Emerson 1-0. And their goal of this year's team was to get back to this game and win it this time.
And they've got a good shot at it right now. Right now they're tied.
Well, they've at least scored a goal in a championship game, something they were unable to accomplish last year. And they have the momentum on their side. Good crowd support by the Gables team. I see Jerry Graver from the youth centers out here today also. There's a shot. Nice play that time by Law, the goalkeeper for Shores.
Zuniga coming down on the far side, took the shot himself.
Teddy Bruce can't come up with it. It'll be a throw-in for Miami Shores. Looking for De La Rosa. He can't get a boot on it, and a throw-in coming up for Gables. Castano to take the throw-in. Ahead, he was looking that time for Thornton. Thornton had a goal in one of the earlier games this year. He's the one wearing orange pants out there for Coral Gables. It'll be Miami Shores ball. Throw-in coming up. There's Langton with the throw-in. Now booted ahead by Castano. And back to Mr. Reliable, Harris, who's done a good job at sweeper today. And here comes Castano ahead. He takes the Miami Shores player off the ball, and Gables is on the run. Here comes Kellner. Kellner's got exciting speed. He's pushed off the ball, and the referee doesn't call anything.
Oh, I don't know. The bigger Shores player once again caught up with Kellner and pushed him away. There is contact allowed.
Kellner's got acceleration, doesn't he?
He certainly does, but his lack of height is a hindrance.
Ball ahead by Shores, now controlled there. Uh-oh, Shores has a ball ahead. Here comes Shores with a shot. Nice play by Fenora! What a play! Greg Fenora with the save. That was a shot taken there, a rifle by Torres, and Fenora came up with a shoe-top save. Number 0 for Gables.
He's only given up, what, 3 goals now? Well, the goal this game, I wouldn't exactly credit him with it. That wasn't his fault. He had nothing to do with it.
Well, his goals against average would be somewhere below 1.
Somewhere way below 1.
Ball ahead for Kellner once again. Now taken away by Shores. There's a little give and go with number 11, Longman. Now ahead for De La Rosa. De La Rosa on the wing. Good speed there by Harris to tackle him off the ball. Nice play. And a corner kick. Let's see. I believe they'll award a goal kick for Gables.
Yeah, Harris really has some speed out there. He covered a lot of ground. And he's going to kick it out.
Harris boots it out of there. Sidewinded kick by Castano over the end line, controlled by Gables. Hurry up and get the ball before it goes into the lake behind our truck. The remnants of what was a foot of water on this field yesterday. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Mike Mustard, the video production manager. We were out here. This field was just covered, but they've done a real good job out here at Palm Springs North, Norman and Gene Reach Park. And we have soccer action. Our score is 1-1 between Miami Shores and Coral Gables, first half. We're about 3/4 of the way through our first half. Throw in far side. Castano looking for Zuniga. Zuniga ahead to Kellner, can't find him. That's Longman with the ball. Back for number 15. That's Menez, Martin Menez. Now the ball comes in, and the goalkeeper, Jason Law, will control.
Castano with a half-hard kick there. Nice kick.
Well, get a little wind aided to that one. Kellner was camping out down there, looking to get a boot on the ball. He couldn't do it. Ball's inside the box. Zuniga heads it. Now headed away there by Menez. Here comes a shot by Riera. Oh! Is that a handball inside the box?
Yes, it is. It's going to be a free kick for Coral Gables.
Now, I believe we'll have a penalty kick if that's inside the box. Let's see how they call it. Yes, he's calling a penalty kick. Oh, well, that's like in the shootout. What they're going to do is put the ball down right at the top of the penalty arc, and it's going to be 1-on-1. It's going to be Riera against Law. Gables has an excellent opportunity to go up 2-0, and the fans down there give him some encouragement. Here comes Javier Riera, waiting for the referee's whistle. Boots ahead, there's a shot, goal for Gables! They lead 2-1.
Well, what can you say there? It was an easy shot for him. He had the goalie going one way, and he put it in the other side of the goal. 2-1, Coral Gables out in front. I'm sure the Shores player, he just reacted, you know, used his hands.
Mental error that time by the Shores player, an obvious handball inside the box. Riera reacted. He got the penalty kick, and he put it right on the right side of Jason Law. And beautiful play that time by Gables. Let's get a look at the sequence that led to the goal. First, the handball inside the box. Gables leads 2-1, Hal, on the penalty kick. Here's the handball inside the box. There you see it's number 7 there. That's Richard Van Oort.
He thought the ball was going in. He just did everything he could to stop the ball from going into the goal. You can't fault him for that.
Well, I have to say one thing. Gables' aggressiveness and keeping the pressure on them in that end of the field has really hindered Shores. They haven't been able to mount any kind of an offensive attack since early when they scored their first goal, which was a fluke. And now let's get a look at the penalty shot goal by Javier Riera. There you see he comes to the boot, and he just goes to the right side of the goalie. Great job by the Sunshine Athletic Club. Here comes Ruiz. He boots it ahead. The wind holds it up. And Verona, who's just checked into the game for Zuniga, he can't come up with it, and it'll be Shore's ball.
That's Javier Riera's 6th goal of the season now. He's the second leading scorer behind Kellner, who has 12.
And they're looking for more. They get it inside to Thornton. Thornton gets it inside. There's a shot by Verona! And a score for Coral Gables! Oh, my!
That looks like it could be Verona's first goal of the year, the way they're jumping on him.
Give a big assist that time to Myers again. Myers was up. He crossed the ball nicely. There was nobody for Miami Shores on the weak side of the field, and Verona just shot it to the left side of the goal, and Coral Gables now leads 3-1, and we're still not at halftime.
This could be turning into a rout at this point.
Let's take a look at that goal by Verona. Here you see the pass is going to be upcoming. Sort of blocked out of view. I believe that was Thornton. No, there you go. And there's Verona. Shoots it right by the left side. Pulled the goalie right out of the goal box that time and shot it to his left side and beat him badly on the left side. And Gables leads 3-1.
Gables was putting the pressure on immediately. The Miami Shores coach now yelling at his team.
Chris Antonopoulos, he's not happy with the Shores play. Gables didn't get their first goal until about halfway through the first half, and it's been all Gables since then. They've scored 3 real quick goals. Goals have been scored by Kellner, Riera on the penalty kick after the handball inside the box, and just now by Jesus Verona, Carlos Verona, the judo black belt. Using his feet that time for something else than breaking wood. Throw-in upcoming for Shores. A lot of happy fans on the Sunshine Athletic Club. Our very own Gables Youth Center soccer team is on the way to winning the Division B.
Verona, one more time.
There's a shot. Oh, the goalkeeper's knocked down inside the box, and it'll be a foul on Gables, controlled by Miami Shores.
Looked like the Shores player was the one who knocked the goalie down. Verona almost had a shot at another goal.
As I said, Gables up 3-1. They're well on their way to taking home a trophy and winning this Division B Boys 14 and Under championship game.
Just keeping the ball in the Shores' end.
Shores hasn't been able to mount any kind of offensive threat. There's Jesus Ayo, who's just checked into the game. I think we should credit Thornton with that last assist. That was hard to see on my monitor up here, but I believe he's the one who created that play for Verona. There's De La Rosa, high ball into the air, controlled by Mangum. Now here comes Thornton in the orange pants. He's out racing the Miami Shores player, Richard Van Oort. Van Oort trying to make up for that handball he had earlier. Ball kicked over the end line and a throw-in upcoming near side for Gables. Ayo to take the throw-in. Headed away there by Van Oort.
Ooh, nice move there.
Nice tackle off the ball of Matthew Green there by Mangum. Throw in for Ayo, looking for Thornton. And Thornton doesn't do a good job that time getting it on his foot. And a throw in upcoming for Miami Shores. Mangum high into the air for the header that time. There's some action at the midfield stripe. A foul going to be called on Miami Shores. Number 9 for Gables, Del Marmol to, well, no, I can give the kick to Harris. Del Marmol was the one who was fouled. Harris steps ahead over the 35-yard spot. Headed away there to De La Rosa. De La Rosa ahead. Nothing but maroon and gold shirts. Harris kicks it toward Kirk Menendez. There you get a look at Kirk Menendez. He's the one in the white pants with the blue and, I guess you call it, it's a Madras shirt there.
Okay.
He's done an excellent job getting these kids ready for this game. They won yesterday 5-0 over Key Biscayne, and they came here, start out a little slow, a little shaky, but they've scored 3 quick goals, and they lead Miami Shores 3-1 here, closing in on the end of the first half. Harris steps ahead, looking for Mangum. He's pushed there by a Miami Shores player, and an indirect free kick will be upcoming. That was Matthew Green on the push.
No relation.
Yes, no relation to yours truly, Dennis Green. Along with Hal Hyman on the Sunshine Athletic Club, bringing you all the excitement and pageantry of a championship game. First championship we've had on the Athletic Club.
Well, we did have the tiebreaker that one time.
That's true. I forgot about that. And we just had the Region 8. Well, just shows you where my mind's at. We just had the championship game of Region 8 this week on the Sunshine Athletic Club, one of our better games from the FIU Sunblaze Arena. But we've worked so hard this week. We've worked so hard this week that it's just been hard to keep up with what we've been doing. It's been Magic Moments. It's been Sunshine Athletic Club. It's been For the People. I'll tell you, this network is really on the horizon. Tell you something, I hope we win some awards up at the NFLCP convention in Chicago this summer in July, the National Federation of Local Cable Programmers.
You're going up there if we do, right?
I'm sure going to try to go out on Rush Street and party with Harry Carey if I get the chance.
Holy cow.
Best wishes to Harry Carey, recovering from a stroke in Tucson, Arizona, Mesa, Arizona, the site of Chicago Cubs training. All right, enough reminiscing. Gables is ahead 3-1. No lead is safe, though, in youth center soccer. Here comes Ruiz. He tackles a Shores player off the ball. And now they're going to call a foul on Ruiz, and Shores will have the ball. Great crowd on hand, as you can see on the far side of our field. If our cameraman can get a shot, the bleachers are filled right across from us. The bleacher is filled right across from us, plural, not singular, not plural. There you see our crowd. Good crowd on hand for Gables. Made the trip up here. And that ball will be controlled by Coral Gables. Throw in for Mangum, looking for Kellner. Kellner's played the entire first half. He's done a good job. Ahead comes Miami Shores. Passed there by Longman, booted away by Harris. Harris has done a great job on defense.
He's kept it low. He really can put some leg behind it.
Now looking for Antonopoulos. Antonopoulos, the coach's son, and the ball goes over the end line. I believe we'll get a corner kick upcoming for Miami Shores. Well, one thing, Miami Shores has had 4 corner kicks, but they haven't been able to do, well, they did score the one fluke goal off it. Let's see what happens. If anything, Hal, don't forget, Gables is going to have the ball and the wind at their backs in the first half. And we've reached halftime here on the Sunshine Athletic Club. An excellent first half for the Booters from the Coral Gables Youth Center. They lead Miami Shores 3-1 at the half on goals by Adam Kellner, Javier Riera, and Carlos Verona.
Gables has to be real happy with what they started off real slow. They were down a goal, and now they're jumped up by 3 goals, and they're real confident right now. They're getting a lot of congratulations now. It's like almost the end of the game here. That they shouldn't get that overconfident. We'll come back for the second half, Dennis.
All right, so stay tuned on the Sunshine Athletic Club. We'll talk to you in a few. Welcome back on the Sunshine Athletic Club for second half action of the boys 14 and under Division B soccer game. Coral Gables leads 3-1 over Miami Shores.
Yeah, I was sitting in on the halftime discussion lecture that Coach Menendez had with his team. He told them not to get overconfident, to keep the intensity going that they had at the end of the first half.
Well, they've changed ends for the half. Miami Shores now moving from our right to our left. Gables obviously moving from our left to our right. So Gables will have the wind at their backs for the second half. There's the ball quickly inside the box for Miami Shores. And we're going to get a foul called on Gables. So Miami Shores comes out quickly. Coach Antonopoulos must have had a pep talk with him, and this game is not over by any means, Hal.
He was probably yelling. I don't know about a pep talk.
All right, we're going to get an indirect free kick at the top of the penalty box. Gables sets their wall up. Kick will be taken by the coach's son, Todd Antonopoulos. Fenora is the goalie, Greg Fenora. The one goal that was scored was a fluke goal, bounced off a Gables player, but it was credited to Antonopoulos. Here's the shot. Goal for Miami Shores, and we have a ball game, Hal.
It's 3-2 now. Coach Menendez warned his players about being overconfident because anything can happen, and that's proof of it right here. In the first minute of the second half, Shores comes up with a goal.
So Todd Antonopoulos gets his second goal, really his first legitimate goal. And our score is Coral Gables 3, Miami Shores 2, a high-scoring game today on the Sunshine Athletic Club.
Fenora's given up today as many goals as he has all season. So,
well, that was all right, let's take a look at the goal once again by Todd Antonopoulos. That was an excellent shot. He got it up high. There was nothing the Gables players could do. As Gables controls, and they're going to try and move it back ahead offensively. Here's a look at it once again. And there you see the result going right past Fenora. And we're back to live action. There's De La Rosa being pushed off the ball by Teddy Bruce. And Miami Shores will control.
Miami Shores coming out with the intensity they did at the beginning of the game, but then they lost it.
Maybe the wind at the backs doesn't seem to make any difference. Miami Shores had the wind at their backs the first half. They only scored one goal. The wind's died down now, though, so maybe it's not going to play a factor. There's a push inside by Del Marmol, no call, and kicked out of there by Gables. Now controlled on the far side by Castano. Castano now kicked back in there by number 19, Michael Scheib, who's checked in. Shores kicks it over the end line, and a throw-in upcoming for Gables. Here's Atkins to take the throw-in, looking for Kellner. Kellner gets a small boot on it. Ball sort of got high kicked up there by Miami Shores, and Kellner will control. Free kick.
And Gables mounts its first offensive threat of the second half here.
Ruiz takes the kick, going right at Law, the goalie. Nice play by Law. Gables has 7 shots on goal. Miami Shores has 5. And our score is 3-2. We're just underway in the second half. Shores scored early in the second half on an indirect free kick by Todd Antonopoulos right over Greg Fenora. So the champagne's on ice for Gables, but they can't get too overconfident. Here's a run ahead by Gables. Kellner has it, far side. He loses control of the ball. They rule it last touch by Miami Shores. A throw in to be taken by Wyatt Wallace. Wallace with the throw-in. Oh, pushed down there by Castano. No call. And here comes the ball over the end line. It'll be a throw-in upcoming for... No, goal kick upcoming for Miami Shores. Well, the referees have changed the calls, Hal, on me so many times today, I don't know what to think. It is a throw-in coming up for Miami Shores. They get the ball out of there. There's number 4 for Shores. That's Manuel Torres, Juan Manuel Torres. Ball inside, controlled by Jason Law, the goalie. 3-2 is our score on the Sunshine Athletic Club. We're just underway here in the first half. Gables still leads. This is the boys 14 and under Division B soccer championship game coming to you from Michael Reach Park, Palm Springs North.
There you go.
I don't know why we just can't call it Palm Springs North, but...
Just call it Reach Park.
Reach Park at Palm Springs North.
There
Here comes Miami Shores ahead. That's Juan Manuel Torres. He gets it over far side to number 9. That's Antonopoulos, who has both goals. Little give and go there between Matthew Green. Broken up by Atkins. Ruiz ahead with the boot.
Ooh, nice chest.
And now it's kicked back in there, and an
Offside.
offside penalty called on Gables.
Castano is offsides. I don't know if he wasn't ahead of the line, but there are a couple lines on this field, so you might have gotten confused.
So Shores will control the ball. I believe this is one of our later games of the day. Not too many other games going on here behind us.
Well, I think there are 2 teams left to play. I think there's 1 game left after this one.
It's been a fun-filled day of soccer action out here at Palm Springs North. And we hope to cap it with a Gables victory. Shores has the ball, and they kick it over the end line. There'll be a throw-in upcoming for Gables. It's a good thing Gables scored those 3 goals in the first half, Hal, and got hot there, because Shores came back early here in the second half. And let's see if that momentum is going to hold up. There's a ball off of Thornton's head, now kicked ahead by Shores. Throw-in upcoming, John Holland. Holland throws it in, headed away by Ruiz. Ball's dangerously down there. There's De La Rosa. De La Rosa takes the shot. Oh, but Fedora can't get it. Nice play by Harris. What a play. And here comes Gables back the other way. Oh, yeah.
Fenora out of position. Harris saved him.
Here comes De La Rosa again. Shot. Fenora comes up with it and gathers it in. And both teams now have 7 shots on goal. Tell you what was the best part about that play, Hal. Fenora had been beaten. The ball was on its way over that line for the 3rd goal for Shores. Harris did the smart thing. The only thing he can do is kick it with his feet. Even though he's in the goal box, the goalie's the only one who can touch it in the box. He got it right out of there like the sweeper should, and he's been our MVP on defense all afternoon long.
And here he is kicking the ball.
So Gables dodges a bullet, and they still lead 3-2. There's Castano coming down the other way. Gets it inside the box. Castano tackled off a ball by number 15 for Shores.
A lot of
That's
contact
Menez.
there. A lot of contact on the field right now.
Let's see who they give the call to. They're going to call Shores for the foul, so an indirect free kick for Gables. So let's see if Gables can return the favor that Todd Antonopoulos paid to them earlier this half with a goal. Let's see who's going to take it. Kellner's discussing with Zuniga, I do believe. No, Zuniga's on the sideline. He's discussing with Riera. Riera scored on a penalty kick earlier. Kellner with the fake. Here comes Riera. Shot high. Nice save by Law. So Gables can't come up with it that time. There's Wallace tackling off the ball, far side, controlled by Miami Shores. Our wind is picking up out here at Reach Park. Ball over the end line now will be controlled by Coral Gables. See if Coral Gables can get the momentum going. They got them a 3-1 lead, and it's been cut in half, however, by Miami Shores. Here's Jason Law with a goal kick against the wind. Nice job. Teddy Bruce misses on the header there, but De La Rosa can't control. Leo De La Rosa, 14 years old. Here's Riera with a kick ahead. It'll be controlled easily by Law. Low kick that time. Atkins can't get the boot on it. There's Antonopoulos. Now kicked in ahead there by... Didn't catch the number that time, but here comes Shores on a run. Ruiz can't tackle Antonopoulos off the ball, but Harris does. And oh, that one comes dangerously close to our production facility.
I don't know about dangerously, but it came close.
Hector Sanchez on camera here, working on our left side.
He's protecting us.
Header comes ahead for Gables. Now controlled there by number 11, that's Longman. Harris kicks it out of there. He's got a strong foot, and it's going into the crowd on the far side of the field. Throw in for Miami Shores. Fenora's been busier this game than he has all year long, Hal, in 9 games previous.
Yes, he has, and he also has given up as many goals in this game as he's given up in 9 previous games.
Gives you an idea of the kind of defense Gables has played all year long. Coach Menendez getting ready to make a substitution. He's going to send Damian Mangum back into the game, and out of the game is Wyatt Wallace. He's coming out along the far side. Ball ahead. There's Langton back there trying to control now. Here's Castano. Castano quickly.
Ooh.
Oh, collision out there. They're both all right, though. Here's Kellner into the corner. Let's see who they give the ball to. It'll go to Gables.
Castano and Law there making acquaintances there.
Collision that time off the left side of the box. Both players are all right, and a throw in for Gables. Throw in controlled that time by number 15 for Shores. That's Menez. There's Atkins inside. He can't get a boot on it. Now Riera. Kellner trying. See who it last touched. They'll say it last touched Kellner, and he seems to be limping a bit. He's all right, however. It'll be Shores on a goal kick. Menendez calls time. He's getting ready to send... No, he's waiting to send Myers back into the game.
Yeah, Myers has had a long rest. He should be ready to go.
So has Luis Zuniga. I'm surprised. He assisted on the second goal. There's number 9, Del Marmol. Now tackled off the ball by Richard Van Oort. Oort, the unfortunate recipient of a handball that led to a goal earlier in the first half for Gables. Now the ball's deep inside Shores territory. And Miami Shores comes out with it. They make a run ahead. Antonopoulos along the left wing. Instead, they go right back to Harris, and he sweeps it back in. Now ball controlled by Langton. Kicked in by Riera. And oh! You got to be careful there. That could have inadvertently gone in the back of the goal.
Got to get better hands than that.
Law's not wearing gloves today. In the first game, we saw a couple of the goalies both wear gloves. Nice attempt at a bicycle kick that time by Del Marmol. Now controlled by De La Rosa. He's tackled off the ball, and a foul is called, and Gables quickly plays ahead. Here comes Thornton. William Derrere first to the ball. Now number 4 for Shores. That's Torres. And Shores will control. Shores seems to be a little more aggressive here in the second half, Al.
They have to be. They got to make up some points. They're still down 3-2.
In the event of a tie, we'd like to inform our viewers that there will be a 5-shot shootout with the team scoring as many goals after the 5 rounds, winning the 14 and under B Division Championship. And as we saw before this game, K-Land and South Miami decided their game on a shootout. Really a tough way to decide a whole season. Ball give and go back to Langton inside the box. There's De La Rosa with a shot. He centers it. Nice play that time by Ruiz. And he clears the ball. Far side.
Thought he's flying everywhere today.
Mangum tried to get onto the ball. He couldn't do it. Inside, losing the ball was Holland. Now it comes ahead to Kellner. Kellner on a run. He's got explosive speed. He's got 2 men to beat. He beats 1 man. He beats the second man. Here he goes, inside. Oh, he tripped down, and that's going to be an indirect free kick coming for Gables.
Lost his shoe in the process.
Adam Kellner is the MVP of this team. As he goes, so goes Gables. Explosive speed. He beat 3 men that time, Hal.
One thing, Castano, I think he should have filled, as they say in basketball, should have filled the lane, and he didn't. He was running right with Kellner and didn't give Kellner an opportunity to pass the ball off.
So Shores will set their wall up. It'll be an indirect free kick coming from the top of the penalty arc. Kellner's going to take it. No fake this time. Everyone knows it. There's the shot. Whistle. I think the wall might have moved before Kellner kicked the ball.
Yeah, they were all running. That's got to be a scary sight, having 5 guys.
That's exactly what the call is, and Kellner will get another shot at it. Kellner sends one of his players down inside the Shores wall. There's the shot this time. Nice play by Shores. And let's see, it'll be a corner kick upcoming for Gables. Goalie didn't like the call. Law, he thought that Mangum might have touched the ball last, but he didn't. So Gables will come up with a corner.
Excellent chance here to add to their lead.
Gables has had 9 shots on goal to Miami Shores' 7. Corner coming up on the far side. There it is. It's taken. It goes to Mangum. Mangum fighting a Shores player off the ball for it. He can't get to it. Now he gets some help. Here's Kellner, far side. Goal kick upcoming for Miami Shores. Both teams playing some tough defense, and at this point it's 2 Gables advantage as the clock will become a factor soon. We're about halfway through the second half, and Gables is leading Miami Shores 3-2 for the boys 14 and under Division B soccer championship. There's a ball inside the box controlled by Law. Coach Antonopoulos telling his players to move forward and get an offensive drive mounted. Some pushing and shoving going on at midfield. Teddy Bruce with the header. And now a foul going to be called. Called a foul on Gables that time. Seemed like the Gables player had to hurdle over the Matthew Green's back, but Shores will control. Boot taken by Langton. Ahead to Holland. Now Green. Green spins around 360 style. He can't come up with it. Here's Durer. Durer out of position on defense. Now the ball going back in. And orange shirts are back there to control. The first one, Matthew Menez.
Icing,
Martinez.
right?
Goal kick upcoming for Miami Shores.
Well, if Gables can keep the game going at this pace, the championship's theirs.
Well, I'm sure they'd like to score another goal for insurance, but 3-2 is a win no matter how you slice it. But Miami Shores is a good team. Don't count them out. Ball controlled around the 35-yard spot by Del Marmol. He was looking for Castano, couldn't find him. Instead, he found number 19, Michael Scheib. And now it'll be a throw-in upcoming for Gables. Throw-in taken quickly there by Mangum. And now Jason Law, the goalkeeper, will control.
And Law can't really clear it because the wind's going against him, as you can see there.
Right, the wind's picked up a little bit. If anything, this is to Gables' advantage. They've been able to keep the ball in Shores' end, and usually that means a goal's going to be scored sooner or later. Here's a ball ahead. Thornton down there with Ruiz. He gets it on the right side to Castano, but Law's equal to the task, and he'll goal kick it out of there. Keeps it low this time, which you have to do to get it against the wind. Pushing and shoving going on between Del Marmol and Torres. Now controlled by Bruce. Bruce sends it ahead, and Law will control once again. All this is doing is eating up time on the clock. Del Marmol keeps it in the Shores end of the field.
I see the ref has let the fans sit in back of the bench again, or else he's not really concerned with it at this point.
A lot of people helping out Kirk Menendez in his coaching duties.
I don't think he needs it.
No, I think everyone wants to lend a helping hand, though. Throw in upcoming on the far side for Gables. Thornton's going to be checking out of the game. And you get to see the score. Coral Gables leading Miami Shores 3-2. They send Gordon Myers into the game.
He's had a long rest. He should be ready to take it in. He can go the rest of the game.
Well, we have a treat for all our viewers on the Sunshine Athletic Club. Should the lead hold up and Gables win, we'll have an interview with the entire team outside of the goal on the far side of the field. So look forward to that. Yours truly, along with Hal Hyman. Hopefully no Gatorade will get dumped all over us. Here comes Atkins ahead. Shores kicks it out of there. There's a foul called there on number 18, Matthew Green. And we'll get an indirect free kick from a little farther out this time than the last time.
Fenora's looking bored again. He hasn't seen any action in a while.
Well, but he's not going to sit down at the championship game. Quick shot ahead there that time by Gables. And it'll be a goal kick upcoming for Kellner. Kellner will take the corner kick on the near side. He positions his Gables players. Nice corner. Oh, the ball's loose inside the box. A lot of heads flying inside there. Let's see. Foul called on Gables. Miami Shores ball.
Law had gotten a hand on it, but then he was caught out of position, and the ball started bouncing around.
We're probably moving in on a little past the halfway point here in the second half. Coral Gables clinging to a 3-2 lead over Miami Shores. Foul called once again on Gables. Gosh, Gables has been whistled for numerous fouls today.
More fouls than I've seen all season. But the good thing about soccer, you just keep playing.
Here's Ferrer. Ooh, pushed off the ball hard there by Atkins. And the call goes for Gables this time. Kick ahead by Ruiz. Overkicks his team. Ball goes high up into the air. Comes down. Oh, nice kick by Mangum. Myers can't get a boot on it. Kick ahead there. Teddy Bruce going to try and keep it in for Gables. He does. Bruce, nice pass. Taken away by Langton.
Shores needs to get more aggressive on the offensive side of the field.
Now they're looking for Riera. Riera bounced off the ball. There's a shot over the crossbar by Castano.
This ref is letting them play because number 6 for Gables, Javier Riera, just got pounded. And the ball is going to be in for Miami Shores. I don't understand that.
The old incidental contact call, Hal. Gables has now had 10 shots on goal to Miami Shores 7. And usually the team with more shots on goals does win. And in this case, it's holding up. Coral Gables is clinging to that 3-2 lead over Miami Shores. Close but no cigar on that last trigger pull by Castano. Fernando Castano from Ponce Junior High School. Most of the kids on this team are from Ponce Junior High. We have a couple from Belen, a couple from St. Teresa, one from Ransom, one from Epiphany, one from St. Hughes, and of course one from South Miami to round out the field. We'll get a chance to meet some of the players, hopefully, if the lead holds up in our celebration party outside the goal. Ball goes far side to De La Rosa. Shores mounts their first attack in a while, and it'll be an offsides call on Shores.
Looked like Penora was surprised to see some action on the side of the field. It's been a while.
Kick ahead by Harris. Controlled by Green off the head. Now Mangum looking for Atkins. He finds him. Ferrer kicks it out of bounds. Throw in coming for Myers. Nice throw in for Myers. Wind carries it over Kellner's head, however. Now here's Langton. The two number 11 going at it together. Pass comes ahead to Matthew Green. Now taken off the ball by Mangum. Here's Del Marmol. Sebastian Del Marmol out of Argentina. That's his birthplace. He keeps it ahead. Gordon Myers boots it in, and it'll be controlled by Jason Law for Miami Shores. Wind carries that one far outside, almost into the parking lot, and a throw-in upcoming for Gables. And once again, a throw-in upcoming for Gables. No, this is not a recording. Now the ball kicked in by Mangum. Looking for Riera. Riera with the shot, and Law knocks it down. Almost went on the end line, but it'll be a goal kick upcoming. Throws it sidearm style, looking that time for number 19. That's Michael Shive. Can't find him, and a throw in for Gables. Deep inside the box. Now controlled there by 15, Martin Menez.
Guess what?
Throw in for Gables. Well, the only thing this does is keep the clock running, and we're more than halfway through the second half, and Gables is leading 3-2. They scored all 3 of their goals in the first half. Will it be enough? Ball's tackled out of bounds by Mangum. Throw-in upcoming for De La Rosa and Miami Shores. Big day of sports activity out here at Norman and Jean Reach Park at Palm Springs North, as the Dade County Youth Soccer Association played their playoffs in all age categories, age 10 through 16. Don't forget, our next youth center sport is going to be baseball in the upcoming weeks on the Gables City Network, Sunshine 49. Be sure to stay tuned and listen to Sunspots to keep updated on what's happening at the Gables Youth Center. Throw in upcoming for Gables. Now there'll be a foul called, and it'll be a kick coming up for Miami Shores. The goalie, Jason Law, will control the ball. He'll kick it out of there, high into the wind.
Nice kick there by Law.
Over the head of Teddy Bruce. Off one of the backs of a Miami Shores player. That was number 4, Juan Manuel Torres. Now De La Rosa on a run. Here comes Miami Shores ahead. Looks for the cross. Oh, Harris couldn't control there. Someone lost a shoe. It looks like a knee pad, and Fenor will kick it out of there with the wind, a 50-yarder.
Boom.
Ooh, taken off the head there by
Castano.
Castano. Law out of the box that time, hits it off Myers' head.
Just got to keep the ball on that end, and Gables will have a championship.
Here comes Castano. Castano crosses back nicely. Now he drives inside of two players. Oh, nice play that time by Juan Manuel Torres. Make that Ferrer. Teddy Bruce now back ahead. Looking for Matthew Green. He can't find him. Here comes Rees. Rees sends it ahead. Ferrer is there. Durer, Durer. William Durer, number 8 for Miami Shores.
Gables defenders just doing an excellent job keeping the ball down there in the Shore zone.
Here's Atkins. Atkins can't find the handle. Now Durer controls. Kellner chases him. Crossover to where Mangum is. He takes a far shot, and it arcs over the crossbar, and it'll be a goal kick upcoming for Miami Shores.
And Law's going to have a long run.
11 shots on goal for Gables, just 7 for Miami Shores. And they've been relatively quiet since early in the second half when Antonopoulos scored off that indirect free kick.
I thought they'd be a little more aggressive, a little more in the attack mode, but they haven't been.
Well, if anything, it woke up Gables' defense and let them know, hey, just because they were up 3-1 and they were congratulating each other at halftime, the game was far from over.
They kind of made Kirk Menendez into a prophet. He said, you know, just don't get overconfident because anything can happen, and right away it did. So,
well, these kids are young and they're learning out here, and they're getting a good lesson today on how to play in a championship game. And don't take anything away from Miami Shores, a real good team. Here's Kellner inside the box. Kellner uncontested. There's a shot by Kellner. Oh!
just over the net.
Just over the crossbar once again.
Kellner looking for number 13.
Lucky 13. Once again, the ball takes a far run. And according to my calculations, the clock doesn't stop in Youth League Soccer.
For anything, except injuries.
Except an injury. So all that's doing is helping out Gables.
I don't know if that's fair.
Well, we're 3/4 of the way through the second half, and Coral Gables is clinging to a 3-2 lead over Miami Shores, trying to take home the 14 and under Division B Boys Soccer Championship to the Coral Gables Youth Center and Morgan Thaler Field.
One thing I'm happy about is the hot dog man finally showed up for a game.
Yeah, well, it's a championship game, that's why, Hal.
The big ones. They don't miss the big ones. And here comes Law with the ball finally.
Miami Shores players shouting encouragement, and their fans also joining in. Law steps ahead for the boot. Notice we haven't called Antonopoulos' name in a while. He's been marked pretty well by Gables. Teddy Bruce with a header. Gets it into Myers. Myers tackled off the ball that time by Langton. Now the ball will go over the end line. Number 12, Bobby Allwine, into the game, was giving chase, but he couldn't come up with it. However, number 7, that's Richard Van Oort, will be throwing in for Miami Shores. Some of the Gables fans on the sidelines are pointing to their watches as if to say, not much time left, just a little longer.
It has to be under 5 minutes by now.
Ball goes over the end line, and it'll be a goal kick for Miami Shores.
Retrieved by a little fan over there.
Maybe a Miami Shores fan. There you get a good look at the youngster coming back with the ball. Cute shot. Good job on the Sunshine Athletic Club. Our crew's really been on today, as always. Our cameramen today are Mike Conroy, Hector Sanchez, and Rob Mansky, working down in the truck with Vince Noto, Mike Stone, our director, and also Spence Wilson. And of course, as always, the video production manager, our boss, Mike Musser. There's a shot inside goal! Coral Gables scores!
Kellner centering it.
That was Castano on the goal, and Coral Gables is up 4-2. And I think it might be safe now, Hal.
Yeah, I think that was the final nail in the coffin there for Miami Shores. Kellner with the center pass over to Castano. Law was out of position.
Great job that time by Kellner with the centering pass. There was absolutely no one back on defense for Shores. And as a result, it's 4-2 Coral Gables. Here's your replay. Kellner, the goalie, fell down trying to chase after him, just saves it before it goes over the end line. Castano heads it in, and he did a good job. If he'd have got his foot over that goal line before the ball went in the goal, it would have been disallowed.
And Castano gets his third goal of the year now.
4-2, Coral Gables leads Miami Shores. We're late in the second half, and the champagne is now being brought out of the cooler, Hal.
Well, at least the Gatorade.
The Gatorade, that's right.
Oops. As long as they don't do it on the announcers.
All right, the ball comes back to Jason Law, and the coaches are now looking at their watches, and smiles are coming to their faces. Another couple of minutes here, Hal. I'm going to make my way down to that end camera and see if I can get Coach Kirk Menendez and his team, and you can join me down there. Okay, we're not going to do it that way. We're going to just take a break and go down and do that. I'm excited. This is great. I'm glad real glad for the Gables team. They've done a good job. Ball comes inside the box, and we're going to have a foul called on Coral Gables. Miami Shores will control. Goal kick for Law. Well, Shores is going to need something short of a minor miracle. Nothing short of a minor miracle, I should say. As the ball's kicked ahead there by Brandon Langton. Now attempted a bicycle kick by Myers. Kicked ahead by Kellner.
Just killing time. That's all they got to do now. Just run the clock.
4-2 is our score. They've exploded for 9 goals in the last 24 hours. They had 5 yesterday and 4 here today, but they've given up 2. But this is a good Miami Shores team. Don't take anything away from them. Dangerous play that time by Miami Shores. Number 4 there for Miami Shores. That's Juan Torres having some words with Mangum, Damian Mangum. Number 12 for Gables. Langton's going to take the kick here. See, that's Longman taking the kick. Derrer fighting up for it with Kellner.
Kellner's there. That was a dangerous play with Kellner right on.
Martinez, a good job tackling him off the ball.
It's going to be Gables' ball, throw-in. And we're going to have a substitution now for the Coral Gables team.
Looks like that's Ross Atkins checking out of the game, along with Mangum and also Castano. And checking in is Zuniga, Thornton, and Wyatt Wallace. And also Jesus Ayos into the game. So I don't know, Kirk Menendez is clearing his benches, maybe giving his troops a last chance to see action on the field, as their season will be closed out after this game. There'll be no regional or state tournament for the Gables team. Foul called on Shores. Longman going to take the kick. Kicks it ahead for Green. Green goes by Kellner, looking ahead for De La Rosa. He's been quiet in the second half, as well as Antonopoulos being quiet. He scored both goals.
Well, you credit him with the first one.
That's right. The first one did bounce off Harris. Throw-in upcoming for Coral Gables. They get it to the center of the field to Kellner. And now here's Zuniga, Luis Zuniga, who's into the game. Now Luis Zuniga gives chase, that time to Menez.
And another call by the referee against Gables. Back to Law.
Jason Law, the goalkeeper for Miami Shores. He kicks it ahead. He was looking that time for Longman. Michael Longman couldn't find him. Ball comes down to Derrer. And now goes over the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick upcoming for Law.
A straighter kick, and that could have gone in. Law was way out of position up there.
I saw a signal as if to mean 1 minute's left to play. I don't know if that's my correct indication or not. We'll have to wait and see. Ruiz kicks it ahead to Thornton. Thornton, the only one out there in orange pants. That's in a Gables uniform. Now comes ahead. Miami Shores controls. That's Juan Manuel Torres. And he's pushing and holding, and they're fighting Del Marmol. Let's get these two players apart. And one of the fans is very violently upset at the referee along the sideline here. They give the ball to Shores. Here comes Longman deep inside Gables territory. Ball goes over the end line. It'll be controlled by Miami Shores. Throw in.
And I think that's it, Dennis.
That is it, and Coral Gables has won the 14 and under Division B Soccer Championship. And there you see the happy troops on the field. Coach Kirk Menendez and his squad. And there goes the cooler. There it goes. Oh, we got it on camera, too. They're a happy bunch. All right, so Coral Gables wins the 14 and under Soccer Championship over Miami Shores 4-2. Hal Hyman and Dennis Green. We're going to go down to the field now, take a break, and we're going to come back with the victorious Coral Gables Soccer Champions.
Morning, Ralph.
Morning, Edie. Isn't it a great day today?
Sure. Anything you say, Ralph.
Notice anything different about me this morning?
No, is it your hair?
Nope.
Your shoes?
No, it's my seatbelt. I'm buckled up. How about you?
Me, wear a seatbelt? Ralph, let's go to work.
Okay, but I warned you.
Ralph, look out!
Edie wasn't so lucky. Make the choice. Buckle up.
All right, Dennis Green along with the Sunshine Athletic Club. We're here with the victorious Division B 14 under boys championship team and their coach, Kirk Menendez. And Kirk, let me ask you first of all, was Harry there for a little bit in the beginning of that second half?
Yeah, but the kids have been pulling it through the whole year. They have a lot of heart, and they've always had it. Ever since I started coaching them 5 years ago, and I knew they could do it. They're a strong team, and they're strong at heart.
Well, they play real well on defense. They attack on offense. They're a real good team. Let's meet some of your players. Why don't we go around and meet y'all real quick? Give us your name.
Carlos Ruiz, Greg Fenora, Fernando Castella, Carlos Verona, Mike Burns, Terrell Harris,
Luis Aniga.
Sebastian Del Marmo,
Jesus Ayos.
Damian Mangum, Sebastian Del Marmo, Teddy Bruce, Wyatt Wallace, Ross Atkins, Adam Kilmer, Jordan Myers,
Javier Rivera.
All right, there you see it, and there you have it. It's the boys 14 and under championship team of the Coral Gables Youth Center. Is there anything else you'd like to say in closing about this team that finishes 9-0-1? Just a great effort all year long.
Well, I've coached them for 4 years, and this is the last time I'm coaching them, and this is the best way to end a long relationship I've had with them.
Cool.
Gold trophy, #1 team. This is what we've always wanted, and we finally got it.
Well, they've come a long way. Wait, hold on just 1 second.
Oh, we also have a world premiere video on the Late Night with David Letterman show coming up next week. Tune in.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that one, but this team's come a long way. They started out without winning any games in your first year, and now they've won the championship. So we close the book on soccer on the Sunshine Athletic Club. It's been a great year. Hal Hyman, let me get my co-host in here. I want to thank everybody at the Athletic Club. Thank everybody who's responsible for the productions. Want to thank Mike Mustard, and I want to say we'll talk to you soon. Get the gator. We'll be on Thursday, probably.